The games are coming thick and fast. And unfortunately, from our side, as a team that is trying to, to strike a balance in terms of how we want to play, we, getting injuries, suspensions. So it's obviously, tempered with the planning going forward. But it's part of the game. We're not complaining about it. There's other players, but the only fear, obviously, with it is when you think you've just won a game and you building the confidence, and that momentum, and then you lose maybe one of the key players in the squad, and then again you have to reshuffle and change positions. So that has been one of our major problems at the moment. But we'll work on it, and with the hope that at least we'll be able to play maybe, let's say, 2-3 games, get good results, with the same squad, because we want to, build a team that will be having that winning mentality and also have the self-belief. So at the moment, yes, we are not that much lucky when it comes to it. I think MTN presents us with the opportunity, obviously, like you're saying, it's short. You only play about 4 games, if I'm not mistaken, for you to get to the final. Actually, the final is the 4th one. So I don't want us to view it, that way. From the team, the players, and the technical staff. We take one game at a time. We respect Stellenbosch, and as I said earlier on, it's not going to be an easy one. They also want to go through to the semi-finals. So we'll give our utmost best with the hope that we'll be, we can get, positive results, and that will help also to build, that the momentum that I'm talking about, which is key for us. I wouldn't judge Stellenbosch, team based on how they performed, yesterday against Sundowns. As I said earlier on, that when you look at the team that played against Mamelodi Sundowns, you could see they wanted to rest some of their key players, for the game, and of which it makes a lot of sense. They want them to be fresh because they want to, go to the next stage. So it's in terms of the approach, it's totally going to be different. So, and it's not only against them. I mean, you look at many other teams when they play against Kaizer Chiefs. That's why it's difficult. They change their approach altogether. When they play against other teams, their approach is slightly different. When they come to us, they're energetic, their approach is different, and the mentality as well. So we just have to obviously deal with whatever that, they will come with on the day of the game. I understand the frustration of our fans. We have, in the past, we have this culture of winning, and we promise that at one stage we will make them happy, and we're getting closer to that. But first, we have to build a very strong foundation that will strike that balance of winning and also be able to performing, very well. Because at some point you will win, and because you are chasing, after the results, but you are not playing well, then it becomes that habit. Then come end of the season, when you look back, you realize that there's a lot of things that you did not do, that you could have done, differently, or, but that time is wasted already. So we're avoiding that, and we know that we're not gonna cover everything, at once and fix everything, at the same time. But what is key right now is to make sure that the foundation is strong, and that foundation, when it's solid, then it will be easy for us going forward to say, even when we want to bring in players, there will be that foundation, or the profiling of players will make life easy in terms of the style of play, to say, we want that player and that player and that player. You won't just bring in a player because he's doing very well for his respective team at that moment. We still don't have a few of our, key players, like Ashley. Reeve as well, he might not be available. We're waiting for, the medical team to give us the report about him. We're training now at 3 o'clock, so I'll get the report about Reeve as to whether he's going to be available or not. Yeah, I think in Stebe's case, it was because of too much loading, and that is why even you look at some other games, I had to substitute him because we had to manage him. So Stebe is available. Yeah.